Hey Mirak, how are you doing? Yeah, you're first. How are you doing? Alrighty, so by the way, how is Verisa? You know why? Because you know MZ joining like our streams time to time, but actually usually he's consistent. But anyway, he got Verisa by the way, accidentally. So yeah, accidentally got, what was that? Oh yeah, we have like event today, if I'm not mistaken, right? Something like that. We should get some like this one. And it should be today, right? So yeah, you can get like double drops with artifacts. That's crazy. That's good. So yeah, MZ got like Veris as well. Nice, nice. Hey Silent, how are you doing? Oh yeah, like about Skirk. Yes, I read about Skirk as well. Sounds a little bit suspicious, but I would say yes. And we have like latest info. You know what I'm pretty sure. She's definitely going to be limited. I mean, in terms of like kind of like dedicated DPS. I mean, like we have that info, which says, just a second. It's actually like kind of like maybe 15 or 20 minutes ago, something like that. So yeah, it says that when the team triggers freeze, superconduct, cryoswirl, and cryocrystallize reactions, it means like no melt whatsoever, like reverse melt, etc., something like that. So yeah,
lose your way.
It's created near the enemy, like the max, like something like, so yeah, it's create something like here's a rift. Phantasmal rift is created near the enemy. So yeah, max 3 on the field. So yeah, like she is definitely not for melting or something like that. On top of that, looks like she needs cryo and electro. Oh, I'm sorry, cryo and hydro on the team. So yeah, actually it was predictable if you ask me. Hey Josh, how are you doing? So I must pull freaking Escoffier. I mean, yes, I hate it as well, not gonna lie. But you know what, Josh, I would say you don't need that Escoffier. You know why? Shenhei is okay as well, but Escoffier is better. Escoffier, why she is better? Because she can enable Furina. And if you want to use Furina, Furina looks like the best teammate for Skirk. But it's also depends. You know why? Since you can get freeze, for in some cases it might be not so useful, so just keep that in mind. So yeah, freeze won't be triggered on some big enemies, but you don't need that freeze on big enemies because you know why? You need that 75% attack buff. So I would say yes, maybe, because the only healer we have at the moment it's Diona. She's not bad, by the way. It's Charlotte. She's also not bad, and you can use any catalyst with prototype Amber. It's not enough though. So yeah, like I would say Escoffier will be like pretty good supportive sub DPS and also healer. That's why she's so good. And by the way, when according to the leaks, she heals initially, she heals all team party members, and after that only active characters. So let's say I assume that healing will be better than New Blood does, you know? I just got a notification with Skirk. And so I click, oh okay, thank you very much, Silent. So it's about like Skirk, you know what, so yeah, like her kit actually looks pretty okay, I would say. You know what, it was like, that was obvious actually. You know why? Hoyo wants you to pull 4 characters, that's it. I mean, like they want to do this game kinda power creep without power creeping. You know why? How they can do that? Just release dedicated DPS characters and release dedicated supportive characters. That's the only way, because since this game is all about reactions, right? They cannot like give, like, let's say like that. If they increase like the multiplier for some element, they definitely increase the output power for some other elements, characters. You know why? Because we have reactions. It's the same thing like, let's say, how to say that? Oh, let's say like, I don't know, like maybe some swirl reaction, you know? As you know, guys, so yeah, like if you get elemental mastery, you get more reaction, so you can get, like, yeah, it's not a great example, but yeah, let's say like with Kazuha, he has a ton of elemental mastery. So yeah, you see like even like overloaded is created, like has a huge multiplier and damage. So the point is like they cannot do power creep this game unless creating dedicated DPS and dedicated, I mean like in terms of like dedicated element and dedicated supportive character. I don't need what Escoffier and like Skirk. Really? Watch with each other. Me wanna pull her, like which one? Escoffier or Skirk? Hey Mirak. So Skirk is bad? No, she's not bad. She's just limited. I mean, she's not bad. She's just pure crowd DPS character. That's it. It's actually great, if you ask me. We need the character. I assume that future Columbina will be a little bit more flexible. You know, like let's say she's not like mavuika. Mavuika can play in different teams. She's kind of like Lini. If you know, like we have a character like Lini. Lini benefits. Just a second, let me show you. She's going to kind of like Lini. Not the same, of course, but still. As you know, guys, Lini has like he is a great DPS, but he benefits from from pyro characters. You see that one? The damage Lini deals to opponents affected by pyro will receive the following buffs. Increase the damage. Each pyro party members other than Lini will cause the damage dealt to increase by additional 20%. It's just imagine. Lini can deal up to 100% increased damage. That's crazy. So if you play like completely mono, like 4 pyro characters, like Lini's personal damage increased by a lot. You know? Kind of like that. Yes, in case of Skirk, we're going to get like Hydro and Cryo, but it's close to it. Also, I don't want to wait freaking 100 years for another Shenhe run. I don't need to wait that. Like, you know why? Go for Escoffier, if you ask me. You know why? I don't know, like, if Escoffier going to be better than Shenhe. Shenhe has, like, I don't like Shenhe personally, to be honest. You know why? Because at Constellation 0, she's super limited. She just gives you up to 5 charge attack. That's it. And also increase burst damage. Like it's either if you hold or like tap her skill. That's it. Yeah, she also has personal damage. She scales on attack, as I know. So yeah, like, but still, I don't like her so much. I mean, her kit is super limited because you know why? As soon as you get Constellation 1 or 2, that limitation is cleared completely. So yeah, like I don't like the characters. But yeah, it's me. But her gameplay and skill name looks interesting. Oh, you mean like Skirk? Yes. Hey Rohit, how are you doing? When 5.6 live stream going to be in about 10 days. No, not 10 days, a little bit more. So it's going to be live on April 25th. So yeah, next Friday. Oh yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Like Skirk kit from text map. That's true. If you notice that, let's see how Vortex like spells your name. Oh, I'm not going to spell his name. Yeah, you know, Josh. Like, right. Hey, Rohit, how are you doing? I'm not going to spell his name, Josh. Sorry about that. Because like yesterday, like why I don't like to like hide the user or said something. But his name initially was not like that. You know, like it's kind of like. Yeah, it's inappropriate in my opinion, but yeah, anyway, it's like, it's me. Sorry about that. So Skirk is Cryolini. I would say yes, she's kind of like, she's not Cryolini, but you know, like according to the kit, she benefits from Cryo more than, from any other elements. That's it. Actually, it's good, if you ask me. The problem is, yes, she is dedicated DPS character, and because of that, you need to go for some supportive characters. We still do have supportive characters, so you don't need to go for them. I just keep that. You know why? We actually have crazy crowd character. We have like Diona. Yes, she increased elemental mastery, but she's a healer. We have Rosa, which is actually cool. We have Lila, who also can apply. On top of that, she also benefits from Hydra characters, which is like most of you definitely have Furina. And if you have Furina Constellation too, it means more field damage. We have Yelan, by the way. Yelan also great. You know why Yelan is so great? Because Yelan's application, it's super fast. Not like Shinchu, but she increased the damage, as you know, guys, up to 50%. So, let's say, yeah, like we have this one. You see, like the maximum increase to damage dealt is 50%. And since she is on field DPS, I mean Skirk, then you use like her skill and then swap to Skirk. So yeah, like we have characters actually. I'm gonna wait for Capitano. Oh yeah, about Capitano, by the way, it looks like Capitano is not going to be playable in 6.0 as well. According to the recent leaks, by the way, I did the video recently because of that. I mean, like, we need to be patient because looks like, you know why? It's actually obvious, if you ask me. They release, like, each version. So far, we got only one Fatui Harbinger. It was, like, Child, it was Wanderer, if we can consider him as a Fatui Harbinger. We got Arlecchino in Fontaine. In this version we got no one, but maybe Skirk or someone will be considered as a Fatui, you know, we don't know, because she is a teacher of, like, we still don't, as you know guys, we have like this, by this icon, you can say which character, like, yeah, belongs to which nation. So yeah, like, all of the Natlans has this one, all of the Leo Harbors like, kind of like this one, and you can like check it. For example, who is, yeah, she is Leo Harbor as well. So the point is, like, we have Fatui Harbinger, which is like completely different icon, something like that. Child has the same, he has the same icon. I mean, the point is, I assume that Skirk might be a Fatui Harbinger as well, maybe. Hey Hussein, how are you doing? Sticks each dependent, like, yeah, that's true. That's true, like, and 70 at the end. Yeah, like all of the kids. I already read that, Josh. That's crazy. What? I'm curious about that.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Skirk being Fatui would be insane. So yes, that's true. I don't believe in that, to be honest. Like, if like Skirk is going to be Fatui, but you know why? According to the, let's say we got Child, we got Wanderer, then like we got Arlecchino. Now it's like version, like fifth version. Maybe we should get at least one Fatui Harbinger. Maybe they will keep two Fatui Harbingers in version 6.0, because we should get not only Colombina but Dattore as well. And after that, maybe we will get Capitano. So yeah, we definitely need to wait for Capitano. Skirk, Fatui, never cook again. I don't know, like, to be honest, guys, you know why? Maybe yes, maybe not. Because we, according to the, like, the previous, let's say, pattern, we should get at least one Fatui. Would be nice, at least, I hope so. It's not going to be Capitano. Oh, by the way, about Dahlia. As you know, guys, Dahlia will be released in 5.7 as well, alongside Skirk. And it means in 5.8, most likely we will get that new, like, small area within Mondstadt, you know? It's Darnport, or how they called. I thought they released one Archon level character and will not be playable. The Captain had best chance. Oh yeah, you mean like 6.0, you know, like Rohit, according to the leaks, like, let's say, like, yeah, we got some info. Capitano is not going to be playable in 6.0, unfortunately. I want to see him playable as well. Most likely he is a cryo. But you know, so many things can change, you know, like, let's say when we get Capitano. I mean, like, at the moment, as you know, guys, so yeah, we can say the same. Yeah, do you remember, guys, Furina Newell? Yes, Furina Newell, like, they're pretty great characters still. Incredibly great characters, but the time passed through, like, all of the characters lose their value, that's obvious. So yeah, like, when we got Capitano, we will get Capitano definitely. That, I don't know, Skirk will be like, kind of like, okay, mid character, something like that, you know. Now me, what? She can be a Fatui. Oh yeah, that was me, Mirak. Like, that was me. I assume that she might be a Fatui. You know why? Because she is a child teacher.
Trials.
She's a child teacher. Like, yeah, maybe, just maybe. Why not? I mean, but I don't know. Like, yeah. Oh, you know that? Like, there is no Fatui released in 5.0. Yeah, that's true. In 5.0 we didn't get any, we haven't get any Fatui so far. Maybe yes, we should get. That's why I assume that that Skirk might be Fatui, you know? It's possible. Okay, Varka. Okay, by the way, about Varka. You know what? If you watched let's say leaks about future versions, we should get Varka as an NPC. So it means maybe Varka will be playable in the future. That's crazy, because as I know, Varka is a most powerful knight of Favonius in Genshin, in Mondstadt, let's say. Yes, in Genshin Impact. So yeah, most powerful one. That's crazy, actually. I got full set for Skirk, but no single piece for Varus. For real, that's crazy, actually. But you know, it happens. A 4-star Fatui. Oh my god, that would be actual 4-star Fatui. Why not? Maybe yes. You know. By the way, they will do change to Spire Abyss as well. You know what I mean? Like, by the way, you can read it from the Reddit as well. They will do some changes, which is actually I would say it's great changes. They will do something like this event. As you know, guys, we have this event at the moment. Just a second, let me just show you. We have like this event, which is actually allow you to get all of the rewards without finishing to the end, right? They will do something this, according to the leaks, of course, something to the Spire Abyss as well. So let's say you need to get some points, right, to get all of the rewards. But if you can't like finish the boss like within limited time, that's all right. That's actually great. You know why? Because it means the more powerful your characters are, the more damage you can deal, and that's it. And you will see like down numbers. You know why is that good? It's good for tournaments. As you know, guys, like there's like kind of like, I would say kind of like underground tournaments is within Spire Abyss, you know? So yeah, like they are play for money, etc., something like that. You most likely heard about that. So yeah, like the point is that would be great for like these tournaments. Varka fought Capitano, so you can compare power also. Yeah, like yeah, actually Rohit, yeah, I heard about that. I heard that she fought Capitano, and even Capitano says that he's incredibly powerful. Like yeah, incredibly powerful. Skirk being Fatui may make sense because like she has no vision, and yeah, that's true, Josh. I agree with you, because you know why? Like by giving her Fatui, like by making her Fatui, I mean Skirk, we definitely will get Fatui within this version 5.x, right? At the same time, no need to release any other Fatui Harbinger, and also like yeah, why not? Like all the Fatui Harbingers so far are extremely powerful. Child is still like great character. Arlecchino is great. Wonder, if you consider him as a Fatui, he is actually like, let's say, initially he was Fatui. He just was like lost his vision, or like yeah, it wasn't vision, it was like yeah, like anyway. I mean new endgame. Oh yeah, by the way, about new endgame, yes, we will get new endgame as well. Like it's going to be new Spire Abyss, or like it's like it will consist of 6 stages, and you need 3 teams. That's actually crazy, because at the moment, guys, as you know, we have like we have like 1 team up to 6 or like 7. No, just a second, let me check it. It's floor. Yeah, yeah, no, like you need like second half. We have here, just a second. Second half, floor 5. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, anyway, like yeah, we have like 2 teams here. Let's say like it's floor 9, right? The next one is going to be like 3 teams. It means like, let's say not 1 chamber, like not like first, second, and third halves, something like that. Would be nice, not gonna lie. But it's actually good update if you ask me. You know why? Let's say it's kind of like Imaginarium Seed, something like that, visionary mode. Yes, it's not for all players, I agree with you, but sooner or later you will reach that like that point. I mean, when you can like create 3 teams. I know many players just like struggle to create 2 teams. I know that, but yeah, like the game improves, you know, like yeah, we get more and more characters, and also they give us like 5-star for free. By the way, you can choose Mizuki next time. Mizuki. New player model too, like Ito, tallest character. Wonder is a cute photo. I don't know about cute or not, but yeah, like let's say like that Chinese community don't like Wanderer. I'm completely like I don't care about him so much. I didn't like him because you know why? I mean like I didn't like his gameplay. That's why I skipped Wanderer back then. Even though he is incredibly powerful, I agree with that. But at Constellation Zero, he's not so good. Let's say I like Chasca more than Wanderer, even though Wanderer deals more damage. You know, Chasca is way more flexible. She can completely ignore immunity. If you get her signature weapon, she's actually pretty not bad character. She deals with those shields. Like, yeah, she has a lot of benefits. I think they made new Abyss for Vortex special. For me, yeah, maybe. Like, it would be nice to get something, actually. You know why? I like to do Spiral Abyss and tests, actually. Oh, yeah, by the way, new Spiral Abyss not going to be for me. You know why? What's the problem is going to be with new Spiral Abyss? It will have no energy whatsoever. I mean, like, in this Spiral Abyss, as you know, guys, when you start, like, when you started, you get energy, like, full energy. New Spiral Abyss, like new version of Spiral Abyss with 6 floors, we are going to start Spiral Abyss with 0 energy whatsoever. So you will not get like this one. It's actually going to be extremely difficult, if you ask me, because that's why I mentioned this new event. This new event has the same mechanic, I would say. When you started, you have no energy. You need to gain energy to start to like, yeah, like it's actually sometimes it's super annoying because you know, like you lose some time on that. I will bloom China down. Oh yeah, because of that Wanderer. The Knight of Favonius you see till now is just like 5% other with Varka. For real? I mean, I didn't know that. Like for real, only 5%. That's crazy, actually. That's just insane. If it's like that, that's a huge. Like only. Yes, I know. But when did Varka fought Capitano? Right? Oh yeah. By the way, actually yes, Josh. I heard that as well. Like they fought each other. Something like that, but yeah, it wasn't like kind of to the death or etc. Something like that. It was a slight something fight, something like that. Oh, in Dormant Port. Well. Oh yeah, it's part. I heard about that as well, Josh. By the way, I heard that because you know why? Capitano he paid credits to like Varka and says that he is extremely powerful. Knight of Favonius. Like I read that as well. I also don't know any details, etc. Something like that, to be honest. But yeah, and we even don't have like kind of like a picture or something about him. Like yeah, kind of like yeah, mysterious character. Okay, let me do something. I mean, like, you know, like, as you know, guys, yeah, new Spiral Abyss is, like, kind of like, not tomorrow, but in couple days, right? Yes, it's like not tomorrow, but like the day after tomorrow. Would be nice to get some. By the way, they changed Spiral Abyss a little bit, so yeah, we should get a little bit renewed Spiral Abyss. Well, we get to know like that soon. Actually, yes. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you very much. How are you? So about that's true. You know why? Because Dormant Port will be released most likely in 5.8. And by the way, that Dahlia, he is from Mondstadt. As you know, like Escoffier, like she is from Fontaine. Skirk, yes, it's still questionable, but maybe she is Fatui. And Dahlia is going to be from Mondstadt. He's a 4-star and sword character, if I'm not mistaken. So something like that. And that port, that picture is like that map expansion will be like in this place. Kind of another something huge, but still. And also in 5.8, don't forget about we will get some like map expansion. because we will get new weekly boss. And you know what's interesting? Escoffier needs like old boss mats, which is like this one. I don't remember which, if I'm not mistaken, this one. But Aoife needs new boss mats. So just keep that in mind. About Aoife, by the way, if you want to know my opinion, I would say even if you get him, level him up only if you like his gameplay. I will keep him at level 20 most likely. You know why? I just like, you know, like what I noticed, like at the moment I have pretty good anemo characters. Why? Let me show you. I have Chasca, which is actually extremely great. I like Chasca a lot. I have Shinyun, which is a healer. I have Kazuha. I have Sucrose, and also I have Lanyan, which is actually great. I just like Lanyan because she is a catalyst. She can use Prototype Amber for healing. She can use TDDS for buffing. So yes, that's such a great character. And her shield, even at Constellation 0, it's pretty useful. You know, other characters, I don't use them so much. But yeah, Jin is okay as well. Faruzan, it's for DPSs. So yeah, just keep that. If you have like, let's say, you definitely have Sucrose. Sucrose is must build, if you ask me. She's crazy character. Kazuha, if you have him, crazy. Sayu, by the way, not a bad character at all. She creates a field, like, but at Constellation 6, she is super useful. So yeah, like, the point is, like, I don't think I will build that Aoife, but yeah, we'll see. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? I just passing like to say, oh, thank you very much, Lucas. Thank you very much. I pulled Castorized and like her weapon and like deleted the game very quickly. Oh, why is that? Was the game was hard.
I'd have lost myself long ago.
For real? I mean, yes. By the way, that's HSR actually. It's yeah.
Surviving is tough.
If let's say yes, even if you have like 5-star characters, it's still like pretty difficult. It's not like Genshin. But you know why it's not like Genshin? Many players said that end game in Genshin is easier than in Wuthering Waves. That's true. But there's a catch. You know why? Since, let's say, if Wuthering Waves apply some reactions, Wuthering Waves will be easier than Genshin. The point is like the game, like Genshin, since we have reaction, etc., damage, multipliers, and pretty good multipliers, it looks like, yeah, it's super easy, but it's not actually. You know, if you don't know how reaction works, you will struggle as hell. But if you know, you can even, you can use 4-star characters and do pretty good damage. What looks Pull Venti as OG. Oh, no, I don't think so. I will do that right, to be honest. You know why? I mean, like, I like Venti because he can be a supportive character, he can be DPS, he is actually extremely powerful. But yes, maybe in the future. I mean, for now, I have like other task, I would say. Yeah, it's Escoffier, it's Skirk, because looks like Skirk might be good. I still, like, as you know, guys, I like to use like this team with Ayaka. It's a great team, like. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, Mirak or MZ like says to use this team. And after that, I use this team a lot. So it's team like that. This one, it's Ayaka and Kazuha. Yes, this pile is like, especially for this team, it's great. This team is actually cool. But in any case, like, you know, like I use Ayaka on previous pile as well. Extremely useful character. Yes, she's a little bit clumsy. You know why? That burst is actually sometimes so bad because it has animation time. And as you know, guys, in Wuthering Waves, for example, when you press your burst, like it's liberation, like enemies post for like short period of time and they get all of the damage. In Genshin Impact, it's not like that. Enemies moves. That's why you miss so many attacks with mualani. You can miss attacks with like Ayaka, for example. You can miss attack with Mavuika, for example. It's also possible. So yeah, you definitely can miss attack with your Verisa. So yeah, a ton of misses, by the way. Yeah, mualani is I would say she's the best one in this. But Ayaka also misses a lot. I heard Kakona is the best support for Cartesia in WuWa. I don't know about that, you know, like dreamers, but I definitely will go for that Kakona because I made a video. If you saw that video about like her singing, that's crazy. The song is just insane. And you know, like one of the comments says that yeah, like someone's asking you how did you die? Like yeah, someone like sing a song, you know. Yeah, petition for Vortex to pull Venti and his weapon. Petition. I don't think I will do that, but yeah, like, you know why? By the way, about his weapon, you know that his signature weapon is stringless. I mean, if you ask me which weapon is good for Venti, the best weapon for Venti, like, we already have that signature weapon, just keep that in mind. His best weapon is stringless. By the way, I don't know which 5-star weapon he uses, but I know that stringless is just great, because stringless like gives you EM, which actually Venti needs. It's increased skill and burst damage by 48%. That's crazy, you know. So yeah, and you don't need so much crit rate, crit damage on him. I mean, he's pretty like flexible.
Any conflicts around?
Play in awesome and like far better than that. Oh yeah, I don't know about that. Like, no, I don't think so. Actually, you know why, dreamers? In my opinion, like Zani is going to be better. Because Zani has that spectral element, and actually that element is pretty powerful. And Kakona would like I would say she's going to be kind of supportive character. You know, we'll see though. We'll see. That Zani is actually pretty powerful. You know, we don't see any numbers so far. That's why there's the leaks. If you notice that, like, by the way, in Genshin Impact is the same. You don't see any numbers whatsoever. Like only at the end of the like beta testing they give us some number. Being a OG player, Venti must be pulled. I agree with you guys that Venti must be like yeah. But I will get him sooner or later, definitely. I tried, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. I tried a couple times, but I failed. So because of that, I now give up. For sure. For now, I give up. Kazuha is. Venti's signature weapon is very best one. It gives energy recharge and gives EM to another party members. Very good. Oh no, like it's, you mean like that one? It's actually not his signature weapon. Like that weapon is not his signature weapon. You mean Elegy? Elegy is not his signature weapon. You can use Elegy on him, but that's not his signature. Is that, by the way, that Elegy? It's like it's the best bow in the game. But it's that weapon is not his signature weapon. You mean like this weapon? Just a second. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the picture because, yeah, Hoyo is a Hoyo. But I assume I can show, like, yeah, that's Elegy anyway. This one, which gives you, which is energy recharge, substat, and also like gives elemental mastery. That's true. 60 elemental mastery at refinement 1. That's crazy weapon, by the way. Hey Michael, how are you doing? Yes, Remus, like, I agree with you, like, Zani gameplay looks mid for me, I'll get... Oh yeah, like, by the way, I will do the same, like, I didn't like Zani's gameplay, but the point is, it doesn't matter what we think, I still assume that she's going to be powerful, you know why? Because, yeah, she's Spectro, usually all of the Spectros are extremely powerful. Do you think there's a team for, like, Kinich that has iansan, Emily, and also has space for... Oh, actually, Michael, you know, like, as a team you told me about, I don't think so. You know why? Let's say Kinich at the moment has maybe, like the best team for Kinich is, like, Kinich, Emily, either Shanling, like, Bennett, you can use Shanling, or you can use Mavuika, or you can use Dia, like, any of them. Let's say Dia, right? Let's say Mavuika.
Quite flattered.
So, yeah. It's going to be like kind of like that. So yeah, this team. It's the best team. The point is, Kinichis also can be played in Hyperbloom. So yeah, I used to use like this team with, like, you can use Furina. With Furina is a little bit difficult because Kinich is pretty fragile, but still you can use like Furina. You can go like Nahida, for example, or Emily again. Nahida is better. Kuki Shinobu. and another healer. I don't know which one. Maybe like, or Kirara, for example. Like, not Kirara. Just a second. Let me check that. Let me go like Cookie and see who we miss.
I have high hopes for this journey.
So yeah, like double Dendro, Hydro, and like yeah, like this one, it's also playable. About Kinich and which character you told me? Emily, Iansan. Maybe you can. I can do the test, but you know what's the problem with that team? The problem is, I would say, you need another character to do reaction. Unfortunately, Iansan has no off-field electro whatsoever. She is only buffer. That's a problem. You know, that's why when you use, for example, Bennett, right? You use another pyro to apply some pyro, right? To like keep that pyro burning on. Without that, it's going to be difficult. That's why you use Aisha Shinyan, you can use Dia, which is actually has off-field pyro, or you can use Shanling. In case of Iansan, I mean, you either need maybe second electro to do something. Actually, yes, you can. You know what you can do? You can go like this team. You can go like this team. Like which was with Emily? I don't think so. You can go like this team. Let me just test it. I mean, it's maybe possible, like this one. In this case, it's Hyper Bloom, though. Just keep that in mind, because yeah, you like the point is, but you have like double healer, right? Let's test it in like yeah, maybe in Spiralabis, just like do some test. I thought Zani would be great in other burst animation, like True Vortex. Like Zani is powerful, but Kekona gameplay, yes, like yeah, I know that about gameplay, okay, but you know what? Let's say that Cantarella's gameplay, like before we got her, was actually extremely great, but her power was so bad now. I would have really loved to have the scroll set on someone, but oh, you mean that Cinder City, really? To incorporate well in this. Yeah, that's true. Michael, that's true. It's a little bit difficult. You know why? The problem is, like, Kinich is a great character, but the best team, it's a burning team. It's bad and good, but he is actually powerful in this team. Let's say like Mavuika, right? In this team, he is extremely powerful. When it comes to like Hyper Bloom team, I would say you still can use it. You can go like this team anyway. I mean, like in this case, like Cookie, and let me give it a try. Why not? Like something like that. So yeah, like it's Furina, it's Cookie Shinobu, it's Kinich and Iansan. It's possible actually. Yeah, let me give it a try. I think it's the only Iansan list here who spent 50 pulls. Oh, by the way, Josh, like, yeah, sorry about that. Like, but you know what? Iansan is not a bad character, but he is not great one. You know why? Let's say going for Constellation, even for Constellation 2, she is still limited. Because Constellation 2 Iansan can only be not only, you can use with other characters, but you know, like the buff is not going to be so consistent. Like, who can be used with Iansan? It's Kinich, it's Warisa and Mavuika. You can use Chasca. They are all from Natlan characters. And what you can do, actually, I did the test. You can use Shinyun and enable Iansan, because you give plunging, and that plunging like gives you enough moving to keep that Nightsoul points at highest level. I tried with Navia. It's actually super fun. I will do the test again. If you haven't like seen that, I can do the test. So the team was like Furina, Shinyun and Iansan. It's a core, and you just apply another DPS like Navia, like Diluc, for example. It's also possible, you know, to do like good damage, plunging damage only. What about like this team, like Skirk, Furina, Escoffier, and Shinchu Orion? Oh yeah, by the way, this team, like I saw that like this team, like but like in the Reddit sector, something like that, like Dreamers. So yeah, like looks like this team, like Skirk, Furina, Escoffier, and Yelan, but not Shinchu. Yelan would be a best team. You know why Yelan? Because Yelan has off-field like a damage buff, so you can use it. But let's say, why not Shenhe, if you ask me? Because there's no place for Shenhe. You know why? That's why, if you remember, guys, I was a little bit skeptical about like Shenhe in Skirk team. You know why? Because Shenhe is good, but she is not for like kind of consistent DPS. Yes, Ayaka can use her, but it's kind of like only 5 charge attacks. Just imagine, it's actually ridiculous. Just imagine.
For the well-mannered.
You go
if
for
you'd
a,
like to learn the proper etiquette.
you go for a 5-star character, right? And you get only 5 hits. That's ridiculous. But about the team you told me, like this one, I would say yes. You have double Cryo, which is Escoffier and Skirk, and double Hydro, which is actually great. So you can get consistent freeze if you need to. And also, Furina can buff, Escoffier can heal, and Yelan can buff as well. So yeah, actually great team. Oh yeah, me too, actually. Yes, that's true. The only problem with this team, like, yeah, you know, you still can use Shenhe, but the problem is, like, if you use Shenhe, then you need to, like, read of one of the characters, either Yelan or Furina, and that's a problem, you know. That's not a problem, actually, because actually, Furina's Hydra application is more than enough to freeze any enemies, so you can use it. I only doubt about rotation. No, rotation is also will be fine. You know why? Because Furina and Escoffier, they are off-fielder, so you will be alright. Do we think Yao Yao, Iansan, Mavuika, Kinich is usable way to have like the Cinder City buff? Oh, just a second. Let me check. Let me check this first team. Just a second. Oh, by the way, Dreamers, I increase the like picture quality a little bit. Would be nice to hear your feedback. Which one? So yeah, Yao Yao, Iansan, Mavuika, Kinich. Oh, without Nahida. Actually, you can use this team. You know what's the problem with this team? It's Yao Yao. That's why I told you to use Kirara. You know why Yao Yao is... Although Yao Yao is not a bad cat. Let me try first this team, then I'll switch. So yeah, rotation is going to be like... Yeah, let's try this.
I've got him cornered.
Just a second. Yeah. It misclicked. Just a second.
Let the world come alive! Quick as a flash!
Yeah, this enemy, let me do like different things. Like, you know why? I need to get rid of that shield to get more consistent damage. So yeah, let's do something like that.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Controlled breathing! Our bond is strong!
Target acquired.
If you see the damage, actually pretty good. I mean, like, it's not terrible, but still. Kinich is mostly played in like not in Hyper Bloom, but mostly in like Burning team. But you can use it. About the team you told me, Yao Yao, why is that team is not so great, if you ask me? Mavuika. Just a second. Kinich, Iansan, and Yao Yao. The only problem in this team is Yao Yao. You know why? Yao Yao cannot... yeah, she can heal off-field, but that... you know, like... That's Yugui. She, like, throws, she casts. Like, let me give it a try. I mean, yeah. It's just by prediction is the same. With Skirk said I get like 160k for... Oh yeah, maybe. I mean... Oh, thank you very much, Mirak. Thank you very much. If it's good, like, yeah, pictures quality is great. Okay, thank you very much. So yeah. No, it's not the same. I'm sorry, guys, but you know, like, for me, picture is great. I usually don't rewatch my streams, to be honest. But yeah, like, recently, I just like noticed that, like, via the setting in my like in the software, that the setting is actually terrible. Then I suddenly just did like couple like shots, like how is that, like, and it was terrible picture quality. Was just so bad. So I decided to change it because at the, like when you just like exploring, it's okay. Like picture, but when you within a combat, picture is terrible. It's blurring as hell. Okay, rotation with this team is going to be. Yeah, it's still the problem is healing. You know why? Like Michael, kinich is extremely fragile character. Yeah, he can like when you like use that grapple, dodging it's extremely difficult. Even canceling that grapple, it's also difficult. But yeah, anyway, let's give it a try. So yeah, it's going to be like. So yeah, let's first release Yao Yao, then Iansan. So yeah, let's do something like that.
Stay put! Start the...
Light it up! Light up the blazing sun!
Locked up.
Let's say you can use the team.
Don't be scared! Stronger! Let's move!
Full throttle! Wrath from the sky!
Yeah, see that's the problem. The problem is that like since
Full speed ahead!
Burn it down!
okay, let me start again. So it's kind of like mess because you need to get rid of those shields and you cannot like unhook like just get rid of those grapple. Then will you try streaming in Twitch? Oh yeah, I will. By the way, yes. About the Twitch, yes, I will. But I will tell you guys in advance about the Twitch because yeah, I want to try Twitch as well. Yeah, streaming on Twitch better because I can get 60. Oh yeah, by the way, Josh, you told me about that. I definitely will like twitching on stream. And by the way, for me, it's also beneficial. If I'm not mistaken, if you do that twitching for like kind of like some hours, etc., something like that, you can get reward as well. So yeah, I will do it definitely. Don't like just.
Heavens,
I need to
broaden their
kind of like
horizons in the
get
world below.
the best picture quality, etc., something like that. Then. About that, yeah, let me try it again. Rotation is okay. You know what's the problem? The problem is shields. Let me do it in domain. Because this Spile Abyss, especially first half... Oh yeah, by the way, we can do it on the second half. Yeah, let's try it on the second half. Just a second. Because first half actually is not for this team. I will do only chamber 1. But it's okay, you can. I would still suggest you maybe to use Kirara. You know why Kirara? As you know, Kirara, if you have Kirara, Constellation 6 Kirara gives you skill damage. I mean, I don't know if you have Constellation 6, but yeah, all nearby party members gain a 12% all elemental damage bonus for 15 seconds. And yes, use your skills. That's actually, it's all elemental damage. So yeah, it's not only skill, it's actually everything. Oh yeah, like her. After you use a skill and burst, it's like, like, let's say if you're under the shield, you can do additional damage, which is actually cool, especially for kinich. Why I would say it's better to use like something like that instead of like Yao Yao. It's additional damage and defensive utility at the same time, but you need to be like, yeah, consistent. You need to get consistent shield, So yeah, without that, it might be a little bit problem. And so yeah, like my Yao Yao is on Deepwood. Yeah, Kinich is on his signature Obsidian, and Cinder City. It's a shame he's still for most part. Oh yeah, that's true. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? That's true, Michael. But yeah, like, you know what? In any case, like Kinich is actually extremely powerful character. The only problem with Kinich, yeah, he is mostly single target, Even though he's like that cannon attack has AoE, like it has some AoE, it's still single target. When you fight against like kind of like swift enemies, if they move on a field like pretty fast or like pretty often, it's a bit difficult to defeat them with Kinich. Yeah, you need to do them one by one, which is actually a problem.
Settle down.
Let the world collide!
Wind strider. The tides beckon.
The show begins! Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
As one with wind and cloud.
Time to shine!
Shine!
Let the mighty be humble.
The power of the revelation. Justice is bright. Grace be upon you.
This again.
Hear ye the word of joy.
Yeah, translation 1. Translation 0, my bad.
The truth shall set you free.
Wind strider.
The world is opened unto you.
Be sanctified.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Do you think like it's a good idea to add the ability to turn off a constellation? What? Ability to... Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. You know why? Because in this case, like, who benefits from that? Only whales. If you ask me, you know why? Yeah, like, I would say it's a bad idea, but it's me. Oh yeah, about Saido, yes, I would say build her. She's cool, she's fun to play. That guy, I mean, yes, that guy is a little bit... so yeah, let me try this team, guys, anyway. So yeah, like, rotation is going to be, like, I would say Yao Yao first, then Iansan, then Mavuika, then Kinich. So yeah.
Care for a dance?
Quick as a flash!
Dance with
Rise
me!
with the sun! Light up the blazing sun!
The show's only time! Not done yet, the curtain!
She couldn't even release that. Actually, damage is crazy.
Bow before your king! You play glory! Control breathing! Let's
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
measly!
Target acquired. Time for you to pay the price.
Go get it, you Grace! Stay put! Faster! Stronger!
On my mark! Rise with the sun! Light up the blazing sun!
Locked up.
Damage is okay, but you know, like, you can play this team, but...
Shadow of the past.
I don't
Mine
know.
to command.
Your soul! You play sacrifice! Let's
Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
I got him cornered.
You know, Kinich, like, Mavuika's damage. Oh, Iansan, no, you know why? Iansan issue. I have enough, let me show my build, by the way. And let me tell you about Iansan a little bit. Iansan actually, like, you know, like, many players says that you need to go for... He's just... So yeah, like, about Iansan. For me, I just want to tell you in advance, she is Constellation 2, and Constellation 1 actually gives me some energy back every 18 seconds, but in some cases it's enough. About the talents, yes, it's only this one. I wouldn't suggest you to level up her skill, because it's actually completely useless. It has some damage, you know, let's say it has some multiplier, but it's up to you, because like when you use you need to use her skill anyway. You know why? Because without skill you cannot get like Night Soul points, which is 54. It's huge actually, you know why? By using only burst, which gives you only, if I'm not mistaken, like 12 or 15 Night Soul points, something like that. This one doesn't give you enough actually. It gives you some. Oh yeah, 15 Night Soul points. So yeah, when this skill is used, iansan will gain 15 Night Soul points only. And it's not enough to activate the buff. That's why you need to use his skill. You need to use her skill, his skill. So yeah, you need to use her skill first, which gives you 54. After that, you use her burst, and you get additional Night Soul points. About energy, let me show you. I have like pretty good energy recharge, which is 183. My artifacts is kind of triple attack with energy recharge substat as much as possible. And yes, even though my Iansan is alone in the team, like only single electro, I still get enough. She's actually pretty good battery. But don't forget about her skill. You need to use that skill. And I'm exploring that new area in Natlan for more primogems. Iansan might save us, but still, yeah, Iansan, you know what's the problem with Iansan, if you ask me? The problem with Iansan at the moment, like, she is only for some characters in the game. Like, yeah, if you want to use some buff. Yes, you can use plunging team. Like, let me try, by the way, in the second half I'll show you what team I mean. Like, Josh, I mean like this team. It's kind of like, it's Shenyun, Furina. I used Navia. But you can use Diluc, for example, like any plunger. Hutao actually is also might be useful. And Iansan. In this case, you can use Iansan. I mean, like, yes, because you can benefit from buff. By the way, Constellation 5 Bennett, slightly better. Like, tomorrow I will release a video about like Iansan and like NVidia team, Iansan and Bennett, which one is better. Because let's say with my weapon, which is like this one. Oh, so yeah, I get more buff than from Iansan. The problem with Iansan buff though, it's like that buff is limited. Because let's say if you have Constellation 1 or 0, like prior Constellation 5, the attack buff is limited by 690. When you have Constellation 5, which increase level, it's 810. That's a little bit problem. You know, just so yeah, because like you see that max attack bonus is 690 and it scales on her level. So you cannot get more than that. With Bennett, you can just change the weapon and you can get more attack bonus, you know, because Bennett has not a like let's say a number. It's like percentage. Just let me show you. Because if you check Bennett, you see that's one attack bonus ratio. Like it's like, yeah, it's a base attack. I mean, like it's like, yeah, you need to go for a weapon with the highest base attack, but still it's ratio. That's why Bennett with let's say if you switch the weapon from like this one, which is actually not a bad weapon at all, to like, for example, like this one, which gives you a ton of attack, you will get more buff. And difference is huge. You know why? Because multiplier is more than 100%. Hey Sino, how are you doing? I have 90 pools. I spent 20 for Escoffier since I'm guaranteed with Speedy and like remaining for Skirk. Yeah. And weapon, I wouldn't suggest you to go for weapon. You know why, Josh? I mean, I don't know why that, but let's say we have a weapon, which is, you know which one? Harbinger of Dawn. And I would say it's better to use that weapon, at least for now. Or like, let me say you why. If let's say, I wish you best of luck, if you get that Escoffier is a healer, right? So you can keep that HP. at a certain level because she heals active character and Skirk is mostly on-field character, right? In this case, I would say this weapon is not a bad option. I mean, Harbinger of Dawn. So just yeah, keep that in mind, guys. It's not a bad option. Yes, we have other weapons as well. Let's say if you use citlali, you maybe can use this one. I assume she is going to get crit damage as Ascension because she is going to be great DPS. This one, I would say, is the best one for her. Like, let's say, other than her signature, of course. This one is just crazy. Gives enough crit rate and also HP and attack, etc. Something like that. By the way, she scales on attack. That's true. I'm planning to get a copy of Farzan. One weapon for last tempos and say that. I don't know. Like, if you Farzan Constellation 6, you can do that. But still, it's completely up to you. I mean, like, what can I say? It's a little bit difficult to say what to do. You know why? Because sometimes, like, let's say, yeah, you can accidentally get the character you don't want to.
Silence!
Get to work! You two! Time to end them!
What? Dreamers. I don't have Farzan for... Oh, you don't have Farzan? If you don't have Farzan, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Farzan. You know why? At Constellation 0, she's super trashy. She's extremely bad. She's so bad, you actually don't want to use her. That's how she is bad. I mean, she's terrible character. You know why? She needs a ton of energy, just huge amount of it. Even 300 energy recharge would be not enough. Just imagine 300 energy. Let's say at Constellation 6, you need to go about 270 energy recharge. Just imagine. She's extremely difficult to build. Just keep that in mind. I mean, she's not so easy. Like, that's why mostly they use... I saw a couple times the videos about, like, Constellation 6 Farzan, like, let's say, carried me in Spile Abyss, etc., something like that. But you need to check the supportive characters that player used that. So yeah, she is good, but at Constellation 0 she is not so great. Okay. So let's know. Yes, that's true. Actually, it's better to say no to Farzan, at least Constellation 0, you know? So yeah, if you get her at... For me, for example, she's Constellation 5, I need one copy, but even though I still, like, I would rather skip that banner, like next one, Xilonen's banner, than go for it. It's extremely like dangerous if you ask me. Okay.
Bow your head.
Fulfill our pact! Citlali, these pop...
The tides beckon.
Actually, it's better to use another team. You know what? Let me go like maybe like... yeah. Let me go like not this team. Just a second. Second one is going to be the same. Shinyon. Which one? Oh, I forgot the team. Unfortunately, when you do like... yeah. Oh yeah, Plunging Navi. Plunging Navi with the iansan. First one maybe. Like something like that. Yeah. I don't want Wayne here. I really hate him. Like, and Constellation 1 Xilonen is useless. I have to go for Constellation 2, which I don't want to either. Ah, yes, like, you know, like about Constellation, guys, by the way, if you notice that the characters they released, I mean, like, especially that Skirk, I mean, you can use Xilonen, but just imagine in the future they can release a character which actually would be, like, intentionally or artificially, I would say, something like that, will, like, limit you in using xilonen or any other characters, because if you notice that Skirk, like with Skirk, you cannot use pyro. I mean, you can use, but you will not get enough, you cannot utilize all of her like kit, you know, it's because you need to do crystallize, frozen, swirl reaction, etc., so superconduct reaction. So you can use electro, superconduct, you can use anemo, which is swirl, you can use frozen, which means hydro, and you can use crystallize, which means geo character. But you don't see the melt or etc., something like that. It means like, yeah, using pyro with Skirk is going to be bad and will definitely decrease your damage.
After all that running around.
Get them! Eat this!
Be sanctified. Silence!
Behold, the abyss has come.
Let's have it. Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Bow your head.
Right, Pip?
Peace be with you. Hear the inferno! Light shine!
Let the mighty be humble.
The name of the truth. Grace be
Settle
upon
down.
you.
Wind strike! One with wind and cloud! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Nice and spicy.
The door is opened unto you.
Bow your head.
Let the flames of redemption
I use that.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Booba, get them!
An oversight on my part. Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Bring it! Wind strike!
Human trash could be recycled and can be used. Human trash? Venti is like, well, Venti what? No, like, come on, like, yeah, he's not worthless, actually. You know why? Like, Mirak, come on. Like, sometimes Mirak's comments, like, a little bit, like, kind of, like, mean. Just keep that in mind. It's like, yeah, like, Mirak, like, if the player likes the character, it means, like, yeah, like, he's not bad or something. By the way, Venti is actually a pretty good character. If you want to clear Spiral Abyss up to, like, floor 11, Venti is the best one. He's better than Kazuha, because we have a ton of enemies, and Venti can do crowd controlling pretty great. Yes, for floor 12, he's not so great, Kazuha is better, but it's because Kazuha gives you not only shred, but also damage bonus, you know? Even Sucrose is better for the same reason, because she gives you some additional damage if you have Constellation 6, if I'm not mistaken. The point is, Venti is not bad at all. I mean, like, he is still playable. You can use him as a DPS, you can use him as a supportive character. Yeah, she's fun to play, so yeah. Yeah, like, I agree with, like, you know, like, Mirak just, like, don't play the game maybe with some, like, he only uses a character he likes. That's why, yeah, like, Venti's actually power is just crazy. It's like, in Overworld, he's great. You know why? He doesn't need so much energy, by the way, because when you use his burst, he definitely get 15 energy back. So let's say his burst costs you only 45 energy. It's super slow, you know? Let's say if you give him like a little bit like 120, 130 energy, you will be more, it will be more than enough. If you use like another character like Anemo in your team, on your team. So yeah, like, he's very flexible character. Senora smashed the shit of, like, yeah, what, like, it's still questionable. You know why? We still don't know what happened with Venti. Maybe he will be like kind of like resurrected or something. So yeah, like, let me show you this team. About this team, it's going to be like, yeah.
Care for a dance? Dance with me!
Skyward!
Nick, the show's only
Quick as a flash.
just begun.
Hey there!
I'm not done yet. At least, you were here to watch.
Attack!
You see the damage actually. You see the damage. Damage is actually crazy.
Gray cloud confirmed. Control breathing.
Coming at ya!
But you know why?
Watch out!
It's because of multiplier. It's firstly. It's because of multiplier, because we have 75. But the point is, like, that Shenyu can keep like that iansan's buff at a certain level, at like the level we need, like more than 42 ISO points, and because of that you can like completely use that buff on your characters. You can use, let's say, you can use, by the way, in some cases I would say she clears, I mean Navia Plunge clears this enemy a little bit faster than Constellation Zero Verisa, you know? At the end of the Genshin lore, yeah, I bet many will become like Ventus fun. Yeah, that's true. I heard something like that as well, Josh. Same with Newlet, but in this case, I also hate his gameplay. I got him trying to force Forza. Okay, that's actually crazy. Forza. Okay, so this one is
Silence!
Nice and spicy!
Vipers is way better.
Let the mighty be humble!
Eat this! At the right hit!
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Yeah, sometimes.
Nova, get them!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Silence!
Nice and spicy!
No, they're not anything, unfortunately.
Let the mighty be humble!
At the right hit! You're toast!
Bring it!
The tides beckon.
That's it.
Wind strike.
Get them!
Bow your head.
Nice and spicy!
Settle down.
Beauty is waste when like he hold it, not it. check your connection. Like yes, like Mirak, check your maybe like it's not went back. It's actually the same. I mean, like I just like the same. All right.
Strike a pose! Yeah. Let my name echo in song! A proper send-up!
Yeah! Seize the skies! Faster! Stronger!
Coming at ya! Ah! Ah! Ha-ha! Ha!
Yeah, one iansan's not enough. Let me do it from the beginning. Oh yeah, but yeah, like
Bow your head.
Get them! Eat this!
Silence! Be sanctified.
Nice and spicy!
Bow your head.
Bring it!
You're toast! Booba, get
The tides beckon.
after fried pit into a
Falling leaves adorn my...
Silence!
nice and spicy!
Settle down. Be sanctified. Silence!
oh bye bye Sino, bye bye. Okay, so yeah, this one is going to
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Proper send-up!
Gray cloud converge!
On my... hey there! Ha! Ah! Ha! Fellow warfare, I guess! Ah! Attack!
Controlled breathing! Full speed ahead!
Let's look! Shower
Yeah,
you with
this
praise!
sounds a little bit
Let
like
my
that.
name echo...
Skyward!
I don't think I
Make
can.
way for the...
Hi-ha! Ah! Ah!
Skyward!
So yeah, like this Navi is actually plunging is pretty cool, but it's because of like multiplier. I don't like OP, it's so long and it's like... Okay, let's do like maybe domain, etc, something like that. Because yeah. Oh, I forgot about that, it's double bonus. So yeah, I can spend only 20, right? Okay. So yeah, if I spend 20, I can get like it's 40, right? Nice.
is gonna be fun.
The fun is the same, like your test. Patient watching it. Oh, bye bye. Bye bye, Josh. Bye bye. Alright, so yeah, let's just do a couple domains because it's kind of time.
Let's light it up! I'm going in! On my mark! Hands where I can see them! Final! Charge! Yeah! Headbutt! Charge! Yeah!
Okay, 20. Okay, let's use 20. Okay, I will keep it. It's flower. And you can do like only 3 rounds, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's do it again. I don't know, I get too aggressive when doesn't agree with people. Yes. Yeah, that's true. I noticed that, Mirak. Time to time I try to kinda like, yeah. But that's alright. I don't swear, bro, like, what? I talk. Yeah, it happens. It's okay, Mirak. Like, yeah, at least you understand that, you know? Alright, let's try now. You know what?
Is it time to go?
Alright, so yeah. By the way, like, if I'm not mistaken, before, like, we haven't got this one, like, I mean, like, artifacts doubled, the like discounted, it's second time, something like that, so yeah. They need to implement something like that in the game, like, but unfortunately it's Hoyo.
Time to shine!
Bring it!
As one with wind and cloud.
Sakura swirl!
One with nature.
Oh my god, not something like that. So I can do like 3 times, right? If I'm not mistaken. Just a second, let me check it. Yeah, only 3 times. Oh my god. That's alright. And by the way, Tanuki, about the Venti, go for Venti. I mean, like, Venti is a pretty fun to play character, not gonna lie. About the weapon, we have plenty of weapons, you know? You can use literally... By the way, Amos bow is also possible, I would say, if you want to play DPS. Would be nice to use something like EM weapon, you know? So yeah, but we have craftable ones. Like that deep wood is actually fun. It's good. You can use it. Hey Oski, how are you doing? Yeah, that's been a long time. That's true. Definitely go for it. Yes, like Tanuki, no need to listen to anyone. Like just like if you like the character, just go for it. I mean, like yeah, that's it. I mean. Okay, for you know why yeah, well, like why I like iansan. So if you have like Verisa, iansan is a great option because iansan just can kind of like, especially like kind of made for Verisa, you know. And by the way, this team is actually like when you use like Bennett, like, and you want to use Chevreuse, this team is actually not overloaded team. Just in case, if you just like, you most likely know, okay, bye-bye dreamers, bye-bye. You know why it's not? Because neither of them cannot apply pyro so much, so it's better to use maybe mavuika in this case. So yeah, this is way better in terms of buff and like in terms of like electrocharge, overloaded, my bad. It's not it's overloaded. Alright, let's try it.
Shower me with praise! My name, echoing song! Whirling snow, coming to art. Sometsu!
Wind strike!
The abyss world
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Oh, that's enough.
of great
My apologies!
And he,
by holy proclamation. Grace be upon you.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Bring it.
Shall set you free.
Take flight!
Wind strike! Clouds high! The birds call!
Shall endure.
Embrace the ice! Whirling shower me with
Fine!
Take flight! So rude! Yoo-hoo! Whirling snow! My apologies!
in beginning here. To be honest, Ayaka team was a meme, like yeah, I'm near PD on 50-50, so I'm gonna save for it. Yes, okay, if you ask me about the Escoffier and like future characters, I would say save. You know why? Escoffier actually would be better than Verisa. I just was like, I got Verisa accidentally, but you know, like she's fun to play. But if you compare with Escoffier, I would say yes, for future characters, especially for Cryo, if you want to play more Cryo, yes. And if you have Chlorine, by the way, so yeah, definitely go for Escoffier. She's not so difficult to build. Her Ascension is crit rate, so yeah, it's actually also like yeah, will help you a lot.
Care for a dance? Dance with me!
Let's move! Maximum power!
Oh my god, I
The
just
show's
messed up
only
so
Justice
bad.
will prevail!
Let's continue.
Stop right there!
Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop
I just like,
me!
Hero incoming!
Not done yet.
Die!
Curtain.
let's do this one,
Attack!
this properly, right?
Quick as a flash! On mark! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapons!
Rise with the sun! Light as a blazing sun!
Hero incoming! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Hero incoming! Charge! Justice will prevail! Final war! Control breathing! Justice o'clock!
I will continue anyway. Yeah, my bad. I messed up so bad. Sorry, guys.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Bring it! Kamisato art! Summit!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind strike!
Whirling snow! Yeah! Ha! Strike a pose! Let the world cool! Let the mountain flames boil! Take flight! Embrace the ice!
Wind strike!
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Bring it! Letting brave names echo! Yeah! Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Wind strike!
Take flight! Hip! Shower you! Bring it! Whirling snow! Yeah! Letting brave names echo! Yeah! Kamisato art! Summit!
Wind strike!
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the valley! Take flight!
I forgot how to write it. What? Beginning? Oh, beginning. Yes, beginning like... Okay, so yeah, let's this time let me do like proper rotation.
Hands where I can see them! Quick as a flash!
Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
Here are we coming! Yeah! Yeah! Here are we coming! Yeah! Oof! Charge! Yeah! Headbutt!
Justice will prevail! Drop your weapons! Rise with the sun!
Faster! Stronger! Ultimate
Oh
flying
my
kick!
god, not that.
Light of the blazing sun!
It's justice o'clock! Oof! Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! Hi! Yeah!
Yeah, anyway, like this plunge, like especially for this one, yeah, it's this made for plunging. So yeah, because of that, Varisa's damage is crazy. By the way, Navi's damage as well. If you want me to use like different teams, just say it. About rotation, etc., something like that. Sometimes, yeah, I do like not so great rotations, guys. So yeah, like I can fix myself. I just like a little bit lazy. But if you want to know proper rotation, this yes, ask me in chat. Because yeah, like to do more damage, you need to do proper rotation. Without that, yeah, damage will be bad as hell. Oh, let me try this one. No, I like this team a lot, actually.
Anyone need a coat? Strike a pose! Let my name echo in...
Yeah! Stray clouds converge!
Controlled breathing! On! Watch out! Ha! Coming at ya! Ha!
Yeah. Maybe I will go for like her signature. I mean for like Navi's signature. We'll see. We'll see. I like Navi a lot actually. Actually, I want to see Albedo in Albedo. Okay, let's try Albedo. Why not? Albedo. Oh, let's try Albedo. You know what? I mean, I don't know if this team going to be great or what, but let's try in first half. Just let me just give it a try. So yeah, the team is going to be like that. I'm going to use Albedo. And Kazuha. And second team is going to be like, yeah, again, like let's say, let's go overload the team with Chevreuse and Mavuika. Why Mavuika? Yes, I like, yeah, because like you need like consistent pyro to do some damage. Without that, and like Mavuika skill can provide, it provides you some damage, some pyro, you know. Bennett cannot do. You can use Traveler actually also. I don't remember duration, but still you can. You can use Shanling, but Shanling needs energy. What's the problem? But this character, since like Verisa and Iansan from Natlan, they can fully provide it. They both provide enough Nightsoul points for Mavuika. Final after year, so it's possible, of course. Final, check his build. No, his build is okay. I never touch my Albedo's build. So my Albedo is always like his build always, because you know why? Because I like the character. But let me show you. I like Albedo a lot because he is, I would say, he's maybe one of the best characters for only begin. If you just like started the game, he's actually extremely useful. So yeah, his weapon is Cinnabar, which is free to play, is event weapon. Set 2-piece. Oh my god, it's not 2-piece, but you're right. Actually, you were right. I did that for test. Okay, let's go 2-piece. I don't remember which I used. Just a second. Oh my. Anyway. So yeah, I definitely use like Husk and this one. I mean, he's builded, but was not proper, like, so yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it was this one. So yeah, Dory, yes, Dory. Oh yeah, that was Dory. Actually, it's better to remove. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, 2-piece, like Petra, 2-piece this one. It gets like enough defense, and it gets enough crit rate, crit damage. It's more than enough. He doesn't need energy recharge so much. So yeah. Unfortunately, when you change your build, guys, you know that. So yeah, you need to change that. You need to like, yeah, rebuild your setup. Yeah, would be nice to get Chevreuse Constellation 6 sooner or later. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I know you Vortex more than you. Yeah. Okay, Mirak. Okay. Okay. So, like, it's going to be like...
Time to shine!
Coming to be!
Just a second, let me just check. So yeah, let's go like this one.
Live!
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Just a second. I gain like
Burst forward!
Strike a pose! Let the world come out!
just give me a couple tries. I need to get used to like rotation because Albedo is a little bit specific. You know why? His skill lasts for 30 seconds, and I would say it's better to use his skill first, you know?
Coming to be.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Settle down. The tides beckon.
If you notice the damage is actually cool.
The abyss has come.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
Burst forth.
The gift of
Clouds high. The birds.
Bow your head.
Time to go.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide!
Live.
Hear ye.
Be sanctified.
Wind strike.
Truth shall set you free. Grace be upon you.
Coming to be. Feel this ancient power.
Bow your head.
I don't know why, but I always finish with Albedo way faster than with Xilonen. I don't know why is that, but Albedo, like,
Burst forth.
Silence.
Albedo, I finish this faster than with Xilonen. Hey Rat, how are you doing? So is Skirk is DPS or support or no? Like she is going to be a DPS character without clone, etc., something like that. Like pretty useful character. So yeah, like if you notice that, like Miracle, that's why I like Albedo. Albedo with the second Geo is also pretty cool. He deals like he adds like about like 20k damage every 2 seconds. But yeah, it's like just a second. So yeah, let me just finish this one first.
Care for a dance?
Dance
with me!
Final warning! Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
Be a good audience, won't
Let's
you?
move!
Not done yet! At least, you were here to watch.
Justice will prevail! Burn it down! Faster! Stronger! On my mark! Wrath from the sky! Turn!
Smash down! Yeah! Headbutt! Justice o'clock!
That one is a little annoying, but I think it's still meta, right? I like Skirk surely won't be like, yeah, definitely like she's the, but you know why Ayaka might be better? Because Escoffier. Sorry guys, because of Escoffier. You know why? Because Escoffier, if you use Escoffier with Ayaka and Furina, in this case you can shred cryo by 55%, right? So it might be a great team, and you also can use Yelan or Shenhe, for example. Shenhe might be useful. Almost everyone now forgot about like Ayaka, but I use Ayaka a lot. Albedo still sold in 25. Actually, I like Albedo a lot, and I don't know why, but Albedo is great with Nuvolet. I don't know why is that, but I always, when I use Albedo with Nuvolet, in some cases I clear faster than like with Xilonen. It's actually ridiculous, but maybe it's because of my rotation. It's bad, you know, with Xilonen. You need to do proper rotation. With Albedo, you don't need to do anything. You just like, cast his skill and that's it.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song!
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Coming to be.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Silence.
Live.
The tides beckon.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, wind strike.
Let the world come alive!
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in
Silence. The tides beckon.
Wind strike.
Settle down.
Maybe you know why is that? Actually, yes.
Shower me with praise! Let the world
You know why is that? Because of consistent, like, because of consistent
Silence.
chrysalis reaction. Maybe because of that. Almost everyone, like, I know, like, that you didn't forget, but lots of new players didn't really pull for and focus on new characters. Oh yeah, like, you mean like Ayaka? Only older players remember. You know, like, actually, like, prior, like, previous Pylabis, I haven't used Ayaka so much. But recently with Xilonen, Ayaka, Kazuha, and Furina, it's actually a great team. Yeah. And don't forget, right, about new reaction. If they add that reaction, you know, like, it's Dendro, Cryo, and like Dendro Cryo reaction, which gives you, like, yeah, that's Frost Thorn, you know? Ayaka definitely will be valuable because her application is actually crazy. If I'm not mistaken, she has no ICD. If I'm not mistaken, her burst has no ICD. In this case, you can do like crazy amount of damage.
You asked for it! Drop your weapons!
Rise with the sun!
Control breathing! Let's
Pyroclastic surge!
charge! Yeah! Heads up!
Charge!
Piantana! Grant me strike! Hero incoming!
Charge!
Yeah! Heads up!
Justice will prevail! Final warning!
Faster! Stronger!
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! Hey! Yeah!
Ayaka is so useful. I even like use her in Arlecchino too. Oh yeah, by the way, Arlecchino Melt Team, if I'm not mistaken, I use that as well. Yes, you can, but I would say it's not so convenient, but it's possible. Yeah, I use that as well. By the way, not long ago, my friend like streamed like last part of Fontaine Arc Quest, like, and see how Focalors die. Give me like, oh yeah, about that, yeah. It's kind of like, by the way, you know what? It looks like you definitely saw that, like Tanuki. It's kind of like Chon Yoon's burst, yeah. If you you most likely saw the videos about that.
Present.
As you know, like Chon Yoon, when he has energy, just a second, when he has energy, let me get some. He uses that burst, and it's exactly close to that sword, which is actually, yeah. Can I get
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
with this team? No. Oh yeah, he actually has pretty... Even though I use trashy weapon.
Forth, my blade.
So yeah. If you notice that sword, like he hits like... Just a second.
From whence you came.
So yeah, that's it's his skill.
One with
My
my
bad.
blade.
It's his skill. It's not like his burst. So yeah. Oh, bye bye, Tanuki, bye bye. Yeah, after like they add a new reaction, maybe Ayaka. Not only Ayaka, by the way, right? If you ask me, it's going to be Ayaka. It's going to be Chonyun. Chonyun actually pretty good. You can also use maybe like with a character with a pretty, let's say, consistent cryo application might be useful. Escoffier, by the way, might be extremely useful with that reaction. You know why? Because she apply electro every 2 seconds. Oh, Rosaria actually might. Yes, Rosa is a. Yeah, she creates circle. But why Rosa is great? Rosa's skill has only 5 or 6 second cooldown. So actually, you can enable that reaction. You know, not consistent, but Ganyu. Ganyu is actually also crazy. You know, like I like to use Ganyu as well in free steams because yeah, her application is just insanely good. But yes, now I like Ayaka a lot. Oh, we have by the way, we have citlali as well. So we have a ton of characters.
Anyone need a coach?
The only problem, it's like, you know what's a problem with Escoffier, with future characters, and that Dendro reaction? Escoffier is mostly like, she needs like mostly Cryo and Hydro. Skirk looks like also needs only Cryo and Hydro. It means like, yeah, to do that reaction, you need some OG characters like Ayaka. Like, because Ayaka, like, she doesn't care like which characters to use, you just can do the damage, that's it. And Candice is actually so. Candice, yes. For Skirk, yes. But Candice Constellation 6, I assume. Not like lower than that. Because Constellation 6 is actually good because it increased damage. And if I'm not mistaken, you can't get that infusion anyway. Like Cryo infusion. Hydra infusion, my bad. I don't want any big forehand character in my account. I mean, why is... Oh, look. Yes, Mirak. And this boost mualani, normals attack, damage, like, and like, yeah, that's true. Well, Constellation 6, right. Only Constellation 6, unfortunately, boosts mualani. Candice also boosts, not only mualani, by the way, you know what? She actually great booster for Arlecchino. I mean, yes, she's great. Constellation 6 is great for Arlecchino as well, because you do vape and boost normal attack at the same time, and you cannot... let's say, change infusion, Arlecchino's infusion, whatsoever. I'm going to be real sad if someone will make like burning cryo plunge team. Burning cryo. I don't like burning cryo. You know why? Because as I know, burning reaction is not a pyro. I mean, like, it's a little bit different. You know why? Let's say it's not. Many players uses burning to do like melt. Like reverse melt or something, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's not the same. I mean, pyro and burning is completely different. At least a little bit different. It's not the same reaction, you know? But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, that's true, but I don't have mualani, unfortunately, right? I mean, like, if everyone forgot about like Ayaka, it's okay. You know, like Mirak, let's say it's like that. Like, I actually agree with Rad, because new players, let's say if now they will give us Ayaka rerun, I don't think so many players will go for Ayaka. You know why? Because yes, future Escoffier is on the way, Skirk is on the way, Colombina, Capitano maybe in the future. So yeah, I don't think anyone who like just want to get a character will go for her. Only like, let's say, the player who really like Ayaka, let's say, want to see her on his account, that's it, on his account. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you favorite characters, then yes.
Seize the skies! Control breathing! On my hook!
Damn, Micah destroying actually. Now everyone wants like mavuika, citlali, you know why? Actually, yes, right. And I understand them. You know why? Because the damage difference, it's like the damage is so great. You know why? You like just imagine you get free shield, you get free resistance. Res shred 20%, which is actually in you. It's Constellation Zero team, and you can do like everything you want. That's actually, yes, it's pretty powerful team. Actually, extremely powerful team.
It's raining
Chinese
again.
community, like. Chinese community? Dude, my favorite character is Wanderer. For real? Oh, but I'm sorry about that, Mirak. I didn't know that, but I'm hating on Wanderer so bad. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know that. So Wanderer is your favorite character. Oh, the Chinese community hate him like... Oh, yeah, I actually, yes, if you ask me, if you want to know my opinion, I don't agree with Chinese community. You know why? Because Chinese community, it's kind of like, you know, like, I mean, it's just a game. You don't need to be so mean against character. Like you can, let's say, hate Chi-Chi, but why? I mean, if you get the Chi-Chi and couple constellation, I mean, it's not the, I mean, I don't know. Like for me, it's okay. I mean, like, yeah. Yes, losing 50-50 for Chi-Chi, it's frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. It's just a game. My place isn't here. Okay, Mirak. Okay. Your place isn't there. That's true. Okay, so yeah, let's try. Oh, let's try Ayaka team. I personally, like, if you ask me why I skip Wanderer, it's not because I don't like him so much. I mean, like, yes, I don't like him a lot, to be honest, but I skip him because his damage at Constellation Zero without signature weapon is terrible. And since he's a catalyst, you need to use, sorry guys, you need to use that Widzif. Or like, because he benefits from Widzif a lot. Elemental Mastery, attack, and damage bonus, you know? The problem is Widzif, it's so terrible. And I don't like it at all. Completely. Like, yeah, I hate that Widzif. It's so inconsistent. Yes, the only character which actually good on Widzif, I would say it's Nahida. I don't know why, but Nahida is pretty cool on Widzif. Oh no, like, yeah, like, I'm not hating, to be honest, right? Like, I'm not like, let's say for me, let's say if in the future I will get a chance to get Wanderer, I will get him. You know why? More characters, more fun. That's it. That's, let's say, the only rule I use in this game. More characters, more fun. That's why I never go for constellations. Never. And I don't think I will in the future as well. Alright, so yeah, let's try. Now let's try not mavuika, let's try Dia. As you know, guys, you also can use Dia with like this team, and actually Dia has great synergy with this team because like Verissa's, and my Dia is like she is on tenacity, and clearing time will be not the same but close to it. Just a second, let me show my Dia. I like Dia a lot, you know that. Yeah, I know she's hated by Koyo. She's bad. She's terrible. But I don't know why I like Dia. I want to get her constellation as much as possible. And yes. Yeah, her talent is like bad though. Field damage, I don't need field damage so much. I only need that like application she gives me. And also since constellation 1, I use this weapon. Okay, let's give it a try. No, the weapon is wide and like I thought I was aggressive. EM buff on Verissa is unforgivable. No, actually you can. Like, right. I don't know if you have Verissa or not. I mean, like, I read a lot about that. You still can use aggravate, etc., something like that. You still can use maybe some sort of like get some like small amount of hyper blooms. Yes, it's bad. but it is worth it. I mean, at least it's something, you know, it's some buff. Of course, you try not to use Elemental Mastery Sand on Verisa. That's definitely, it's better to use attack. That's for sure.
Lightning, echo, and song! Let the mountain's veins boil! Sakura swirl! Whirling snow!
One with wind and cloud!
Shower me with praise! Stop that! Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Wind strike!
My apologies!
I always mess up with them. You know why? I don't know, like, you need to run, like, towards, like, yeah.
Be upon you.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Let me brave names echo! Whirling snow! Kami Satoran! Surrender!
Wind strike!
My apologies! Sakura swirl!
Bro, I'm so broke that I have to get Primogems from our achievements that, oh, for real. For real. Oh my god. That's okay. Yeah, but teams without aggravate. Oh yeah, like you mean like in any case, like the best team for Verisa, it's Constellation 6 Chevrus. And second one is like Shenyun plunging, like with Furina. But if you have Constellations, without Constellation 6, I would say she's not so powerful in Overloaded, like plunging is better. When it comes to aggravate, like EMZat, yeah, it's completely like, completely different. You try to not use it. You can for fun. She still can do some damage. You know why? Because Verisa's multipliers actually it's pretty high. That's why she's still like, even despite that elemental mastery, other stuff, she's still doing pretty good. Rip, why is that? Well, let's try. Dia, Mavuika, Kinich, Iansan. Okay. Dia, Mavuika, Kinich, Iansan on the second half. Dia, Mavuika, Kinich, Iansan. It's not a great team. You know why? I can do that, but Iansan's what's the problem with that team? Iansan's healing is not okay. You know? In this case, I use Chevrus as a healer, and I use Iansan as a healer. It's kind of like... Anyway, let me try this one first. Rotation is going to be... yeah. Oh my god, not like that. I messed up already.
Hands where I can see 'em. Let's get it on! Quick as a flash!
Let's continue.
It's justice
I will.
o'clock!
Not done yet.
I will... I will recover myself anyway.
Kapow! It's justice o'clock!
Okay.
Drop your weapons! Buckle up! Faster! Stronger! Kapow! Justice o'clock! Here are we coming!
And you know why the damage is so great?
You asked for it! Control breathing! On my hook!
Because it's not because of like bonus etc, something like that, because that D is actually, she applies pyro every 2.5 seconds, and it actually has pretty good synergy with Verisa. On top of that, I use tenacity, which is actually increase the damage as well. Hey Icy, how are you doing? I need like 2 pity more for guaranteed 4-star, and then I hope I will be... yeah. Oh, for real? Yeah. About, by the way, Rat, about I wish you best of luck, but about like that Iansan, unfortunately, I mean, she's okay, but even Constellation 2, it's not enough to use with other characters. Like, it's kind of like okay with Natlan characters, not all of them, It's like Verisa, it's mavuika, it's chasca, kinich, etc. Something like that. With kinich is a little bit difficult to use because, you know, like she only provides buff. So I would say Bennett is better because, you know why? With Bennett you can get like synergy. I mean resonance, 25% additional attack, which is actually helpful. But no field, without a field electro, it's bad. It's maybe good sometimes, you know, you can use without Bennett. Let's say something like mavuika. Actually, yes, you can use a team like that. You can use Kinich, Mavuika, Emily, and Iansan. And Iansan can be a battery. By the way, you asked me about like, can Iansan alone be a battery for Mavuika? Yes, she can. With some, I will show you how you can do that. Apparently, like in early teams of Skirk, Escoffier looking like a must-have. Yes, I see. Unfortunately, that's true. You know why? But Escoffier is going to be useful not for this team. Like, as you know, in the future, maybe, like next Imaginarium series, Hoyo will implement new reaction, Cryo and Dendro reaction. So yeah, when Cryo meets Dendro, the character will get into the state, which is the Frostthorn state. In this state, that enemy will get like 45% more Cryo and Dendro damage. On top of that, Electro damage will be shredded by 30% if you attack with Electro. If you attack with Dendro. If you attack with Cryo though, you will get additional Cryo damage. So yeah, like let's say it's still not so clear. We need to get more official info because that info was leaked. But yeah, if they implement something like that in the future, then that Escoffier will be extremely useful. You know why? She attacks every 2 seconds. Duration is 20 seconds, something like that, you know? And cooldown is 15 seconds. She's kind of like mix of Emily and Furina in one character because she has damage, actually pretty good damage, and also pretty good application. Now, I love Escoffier design and I'm... Oh, okay, I have so like, yeah. Yeah, something like that, yeah, Frostthorn, something like that. Frostthorn is kind of like, you know, like Frostthorn is going to be a state, like Quicken state. And if, let's say Quicken, you know that Quicken, when enemy is on Quicken state, if you attack with Electro, you get Aggravate. If you attack with Dendro, you get Spread. It's going to be the same. If you attack with Dendro, you get Electro Reshet. If you attack with Cryo, you will get Enhanced Cryo damage. If I'm not mistaken. It's still not clear completely, but I hope we will get some info in the future. Alright, so yeah, let me try this one. Then I will do like that Iansan Mavuika team, which is Mirak told me. So yeah, Iansan, Mavuika, Kinich, and Dia.
Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the vault! Whirling snow!
Unfortunately, I used all of my...
My apologies! Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in... Let engraved names echo! Whirling snow! Coming to art! Summon!
Wind strike!
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! Hear the echoes of the vault! My apologies! Yeah! Sakura swirl!
Wind strike! Clouds high. The bird.
Of course.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Yoo-hoo! Take flight!
To start.
Time to shine! Strike a pose!
Now now you can get some geo reaction too on board of that crystallize. Oh, oh, you mean like something like in the future for geo? Yes, why not? We have Navia, you know, like maybe because what? Maybe yes. I don't think they will buff geo, to be honest, because you know what, geo is kind of like neutral element, and because of that, it's extremely useful for buffing, for like give you like you know like let's say that Petra, which gives you up to 35% elemental damage bonus, you know, when you catch the proper crystal, might be useful. After Escoffier, Ayaka, Escoffier, Shen, here, Furin. Yeah, that's true. Will be. By the way, you can use like Yelan instead of Furin, but Furin is going to be crazy as hell. No Cinder City, but Holy the Bowl. Yes, that's true. Because like this team is actually going to be crazy. If you have all of the characters, you can maybe use, like for example, I don't have Shen here. I need to use another character. Let's say maybe like Rosa, right? With tenacity. No, Rosa with tenacity is not good. Rosa with maybe Rosa, like because Rosa can increase my crit rate, as you know, guys. Cinder City might actually still work, but not the best because it gives 8 without natlan character using it. It's 12. It gives 12%, but you know what? I tried that Cinder City on Chevrus, and you know what? It's actually not bad. At 12%, it's also okay, but kind of like yes, it's better to use other set.
Hands where I can see 'em. Stop right there. Quick as a flash. It's justice o'clock. Headbutt. Right. Yeah. Charge. Oof. Heads up. Hero incoming. You asked for it. Final warning. Book alive. Start the. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Headbutt. Hero incoming. Yeah. Justice will prevail. Drop your weapons. Let's get it on. Let's move.
Yeah, with Mavuika it was like fast.
Yeah.
It's still okay, but
Justice o'clock. Yeah.
with Mavuika rotation was way.
Charge. Final warning. On my mark.
Yeah, you see, like you get like only like not so much. Hey Shinora, how are you doing? I miss good old days where my only attention to get to Inazuba. Oh yeah, like it's 12. It's not so big difference, but still, yeah, like it's 12. It's still some buff, that's true, but yeah, kind of like mid buff. We have Skirk leak. Yeah, I just deleted Genshin for real. Yes, Shuno, I don't know why you deleted Genshin, but yeah, like we just got like leaks, some leaks for Skirk, and she looks actually not bad. The only problem is she will be dedicated, and she needs more Electro. The more Electro you have on your team, the better his damage. It's initial like info. Okay, like let's try the team Mirak told me about. So yeah, it's Tia, Mavuika, Kinich, and Iansan. Let's try this team here, then like Kinich, Mavuika, Dia, and Iansan.
Time to get down to business.
Reserve Genshin, nothing like Like third year? Yes, maybe not. I didn't know about like so co-op until I just kind of tried to solo, but I don't know how to break the blue ice. Okay, so yeah. This team is going to be like, yeah, let's try this.
Buckle up!
Faster, stronger.
Start them! Light of the blazing sun!
Locked on.
Look alive!
Quick as a flash.
Yeah. You see, like, what's the problem with Kinich? Another problem?
Harder!
He, like, it's a little bit difficult to get iansan's, like,
Full throttle!
energy back.
Yeah, faster, stronger. Let's move.
Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah, like, that's why this team is not so, like, optimal, you know? It's better to use, like, it's still, like, it's better to use, I would say maybe, like, even, like, Emily might be better. Oh yeah, what's the weapon I use? Oh yeah, my bad. Like, I use this weapon, that's why damage was pretty bad, you know? It's not so terrible, but yeah, this weapon is like energy recharge weapon, right? Oh no, it's attack, but yeah, elemental. Increase elemental burst damage whenever one like elemental burst opponent. Oh yeah. Yeah, 1 million seems impressive. Like, yeah, that's true. And by the way, about 1 million damage back then, if I'm not mistaken, okay, Eula was the only one who, like, was consistently to do the damage. Well, Eula was so, like, useful, extremely useful. But yeah, just imagine Jean was a super character. Jean also, it's not bad, but yeah, back then she was just crazy. Debuff, buff, healing, literally everything. Fischl to, yeah. Fish kinich can hurt, like, you mean while fish yes, fish kinich, that's true. That's true, I see, it's fish kinich. Okay, so yeah, let me try. I don't think that this team is good for in Spiral Abyss, unfortunately, but yeah, D is okay for, yeah, let me show my build, but Mavuika is better. Mavuika definitely not only provides better buff, but at the same time she also gives you a damage, which is actually that burst, you know? This 20% is not enough. Why I would say at least one copy of iansan is good, you know why? Let's say, even if you don't have any natlan character set or something like that, at least some buff is better. Because, like, I would say, like, at the moment, like, among 4 stars, iansan is the second buffer in the game. So might be useful. So if you have one copy, or let's say, for example, something like, I wouldn't suggest you to chase for Constellation 2 or something, because, you know, like, you can lose and get a 5-star. It's possible. By the way, for Rescuer, attack, or ER attack. Oh, about that, it's not energy recharge. I would say she is, as you know, like, she's a fielder. Her attack only, you need her attack only because of healing. If you need, like, more healing, then you go for attack, crit rate. If you need more damage, you go for attack, cryo damage bonus, and crit rate. But you need crit rate, I mean, like, crit damage, because her ascension is crit rate, you know? So yeah, because, like, initially when you level her up, you get like 25% of crit rate. That's why her weapon is also crit damage. You can use crit rate circle. It's like yeah, circlet, but it depends on your artifacts and substats. About the main stats, yeah, so yeah, I would say it's not energy recharge. I wouldn't suggest you to go for energy recharge. You know why? Because you are going to use double cryo. I would say she will be alright with that, with energy recharge, but we'll see, we'll see. In my opinion, 140 it's more than enough, you know. So yeah, she's not like Furina. Furina needs that because she buffs out of that burst. But for Escoffier, yes, it's also important if you use with Furina, because you need to like use that burst to heal your characters. But I would say 140 is more than enough. Cloud Retainer, Verisa, Nahida, Furina. I can, but it's bad team. I mean, like, I can try it, but it's bad team. For buffing, oh, as I know now, like, for buffing, she doesn't need attack. She scale, like, no. She only, like, her healing scales of attack. For buff, she's not. But she's not a buffer, by the way. Escoffier is not a buffer, but she can rest shed. That's it. She is not a buffer, if I'm not mistaken. I can check it. Okay, let me try the team you told me about. Which one? Cloud Retainer, Verisa, Nahida, and Furina. Okay, like, because as I know, like she needs attack to do damage. It's kind of like Xilonen. Xilonen needs defense to do healing. That's it. You don't need defense to do rest shred, you know. And what will be the best weapon for... Oh, about the weapon. It's actually cool, like, pretty interesting question. I mean, like, you know why? You can use a couple weapons. I mean, I will show you what my options. So, yeah. Oh, this stuff for Homa might be, like, not one of the best. Her signature is better because her signature provides attack buff for active character. But this weapon is actually not bad because it's increased attack, which is actually good for healing, and also like some HP for survivability, you know? And also crit damage and base attack, which is actually cool. You can use this one, which is deathmatch. It's also not bad because it gives you some attack buff and also gives crit rate. But it depends like which circlet you're going to use. Other than that, you know, like you maybe can use this one because it also gives crit rate, but this passive is kind of like useless on her, you know. It's elemental mastery, just keep that in mind. It's also like BP weapon. You can use this one if you don't have any other options. Yeah, this passive is kind of like maybe not so useful, but at least you get crit damage, you know. Other than that, I would say this one is not so great because it's passive completely useless. She is a off-fielder, you know, you don't keep her on field. I would say yes. Me personally don't have so many options. About Favonius, I don't think you can use Favonius actually. You know why? If you need some energy for your team, if you have pretty good ratio, you can go for Favonius. Let's say like, yeah, if you need some battery because she is off-fielder. But keep that in mind, she's a DPS as well. It's kind of like, let's say you can build her like Furina. If you need more damage, you give Furina like DPS weapon. If you need more energy, you give Furina like Favonius weapon. So you can still use Favonius. So yeah, not like kind of so difficult. And we all have these weapons. I mean, like we have Favonius. Oh, just a second, let me. Well, the craftable polearm weapon in Fontaine use able. Oh yeah, you can use craftable, by the way. You know which one? Which gives you, it's like natlan weapons as well. This one, this type of weapons. Because you know why? It can not. Oh yeah, energy recharge one. You say, Shinora? Yes, that's true. I always forget about craftable one. I don't have any of them. So yeah, but Favonius is a way, not a bad weapon. This one is okay. If you have like this one is okay, you can use it. About this one with a massive wind spear, I don't know. It provides a ton of attack, but it's also like attack is increased by 24 and elemental mastery. I don't know. Maybe yes. Visually, it might be okay, but in general, might be not so useful. I mean, base attack means a lot because even Favonius has better base attack and also provides some energy recharge. Check the new polearm from event. Oh yeah, new polearm from event. You know why it's... I would say this one, this weapon, which is Skyward Spine, might be better than this one because it gives more and more consistent. But yes, since like you can do that because yeah, like after using elemental skill, it gives you additional 40% attack. So yeah, it's useful. I use this one on iansan, so you can use it. Movement spins, it's completely useless because, but why not? So yeah, this weapon as well, that's true. But if you ask me, I would suggest to use Favonius. You know why? Because since Escoffier, like let's say over this torch weapon. You know why? Because Favonius provides pretty good amount of attack. Attack needs only for healing. You will get enough healing. At the same time, Escoffier is a field DPS character. It means you need some crit damage, crit rate ratio, right? So you can like activate that Favonius weapon's passive, definitely. And because of that, I would say yes, this weapon might be not a bad option at all. If you have enough crit rate, crit damage. You definitely will get enough because her ascension is crit rate. You don't need so much crit rate from your artifacts. And you can use like crit damage circlet. You will be okay. You actually can get something like that. Like 60, 70 to 180 to 1 something, you know? So it actually might be easy. Not so difficult. About energy recharge, I would say 140 is more than enough, but it's still questionable. We need to do some tests. Because, you know why 140 is enough? Because you definitely need to use another cryo with her, so it might be helpful. Skyward good, yeah, that's true. Like you can use, I would say yes. Like instead of using that torch is kind of okay, but I don't think it's, you know why torch is, I don't know, like torch is not so great actually. It gives not like this one provides more attack and also gives some crit rate. Normal attack, it's like, yeah, it's not so useful, this passive, but yeah, it also gives crit rate. So yeah, you can use this weapon. I would say yes, either this one, if you have Staphoroma for damage is okay. Favonius, this one is actually cool. And you can say that Skyward is actually free to play because you can get it. Finally, like someone can use this weapon actually. But yeah, for a best 4-star, Favonius or even like Polan or... Oh yeah, you know why Favonius? Going for Sky, I will say like 150 is a sweet spot. 5-star is better. The 5-star is better given more base attack. Yeah, like about the base attack is better, but you know why? Let me show you something. Let me just show you something. As you know, like I have, oh yeah, it's about double pyro. Just a second. Let me get rid of double pyro. Why that Skyward is better?
A walk would be.
I use torch on my iansan, right? If I use her skill. So yeah, like let me just show it from it. So yeah, I have like 2.6k, right?
Quick as a flash.
She doesn't need to hit it. You see, like I get like 3.0k, but it's only for 10 seconds. It's also increased my speed movement. For exploration is great. But that 10 seconds is not enough. You know why? Because her buff lasts for 12 seconds. Now, when it's you see that like how much attack. If you switch to this one, you actually get the same amount without any restriction. You also get some crit rate. You see, like yes, crit rate is not so useful, but say the point is, just a second, let me get rid of that buff. You see, like you get the same amount of attack. So without anything, literally. So the point is, I would say for Escoffier that this weapon might be better than 4-star, if you have it. And also it gives crit rate, which is actually might be useful, and energy recharge, of course. So you can actually completely forget about energy recharge. However, also golden troop. Oh yeah, for her, yes. But you can actually not only golden troop. You know why? It depends. Let's say if you have Constellation 6, etc. characters, and you want to do something one shot, etc. Tenacity in this case might be useful. because tenacity gives you buff for your main carry, for your main DPS. But in general, for free to play, if your constellation 0, etc., say yes, definitely golden troop. Definitely
People
golden
seem
troop.
to think I was born with
You
super
also
strength,
can use
but look
Blizzard,
at
by
me.
the way, not only golden troop. You know, oh yeah, like, yeah, I see, not only golden troop, I forgot about that. You can use Blizzard, and you know what? Actually, Blizzard can give you more damage. You know what is that? Let me show you my Ayaka build. When you use Blizzard, you can actually completely forget about crit rate, right? You see, like, you can actually go even less than that because, well, let's say something like that. Just a second. Blizzard. When a character attacked an opponent, when a character attacks an opponent affected by cryo, their crit rate increases by 20. If the opponent is frozen, crit rate is increased by 20 more. It means like 40%. Like with no, like without any efforts, you get that. On top of that,
Frame is what my
you can
genetics
get
gave me.
resonance.
All my strength.
And as you know, cryo resonance gives you additional crit rate. Increases crit rate against opponents that are frozen or affected by cryo by 15. So yeah, you for free you get 55%. Plus, Escoffier has 25% ascension, as you know. So you actually can completely forget about crit rate when you play Escoffier in Hydro and Cryo teams. Completely. Just imagine you get like 80% immediately. Like, not immediately, but yeah, you got the point. Can only afford like scantily. Oh yeah, for me as well. I see. Like yeah, like for me it's the same. Like it's only constellation 0. I'm not. But let's assume that you can use tenacity as well. So I would say Blizzard is also great. You know why? Because you can get like about like 250 crit damage and 0 crit rate, and she is going to be crazy as hell because you definitely will get that crit rate. We can try. By the way, just a second. Let me try in the main. So yeah, let's go like this team. As you know, my Ayaka is on a Blizzard set. In this case, I can go the team like this. And let's go Elan. Let's assume that...
A pleasure to be working with
Let's
you.
assume that, like, Citlali is Escoffier, okay? So yeah, at the moment, my Ayaka has like 43. I have Homo. I think like we don't need a Escoffier weapon. Yeah, you know why, Shinora? That's why they buffed that weapon. As you know, that weapon gives you additional 32% attack buff for your active character, which is actually good for Skirk. Skirk is a scaled character. So I would say yes. I'm not going to go for her weapon. Yeah, to be honest, let me be honest with you. Maybe I will throw a couple multis. But it's just questionable, I don't know. Because in general, you know, let's say like you don't need that weapon. You easily can use Staff of Homo if you have it, because you don't need crit rate whatsoever. You can use crit damage circlet. You know, like you will get crazy amount of crit damage, by the way. So yeah, let's give it a try. So I would say Blizzard is a great option. Just consider to you if you don't have like 4 pieces. What else? Could you check my phone? Yes. Yeah, my Ayaka is like with Omar. My Ayaka needs improvement. I might go for Constellation to Foreign. It's easier to like balance. Yeah, you know why? Let's say Miracle. Let's say something like that. If Constellation, like if you remember, guys, I told you that Furina is maybe one of the best. Like, not one of the best, she's the best character in the game, and her constellation is extremely useful. That's true. I mean, like, and those constellation, I mean, like, well, first and second one will be definitely useful in the future, no matter what, because she definitely give you some buff, like additional buff, additional fanfare stacks, etc. Yeah, I don't want to force you for constellation too, because I definitely will not go for constellation, but if you want to go for Constellation, it's not a bad character to go for, you know. So yeah, like instead of going for other characters, it's better to go for Ines Constellation. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I see that Constellation 2 like Skirk is bad, but you know it's a little bit early to say something. We can say in general that her kid is going to be like normal attacks, etc., something like that. About Constellation, it's still questionable. I don't think that Constellation is going to be bad. All right, so yeah, let me check. So now at the moment I have like, yeah, it was 43, right? Now let me do like something like first
Get to work.
trial. Let's check. Okay.
A blade embraces its duty.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Whoop. Affected by cryo. Just a second, let me check it again. So yeah, when a character attacks an opponent affected by cryo, their crit rate is increased by 20. If the opponent is frozen, I don't see that. It's impossible. Okay, if opponent is frozen,
Yoo-hoo! Take flight.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
but I definitely get some buff, you know? You can manage 150 here with like just artifacts, good. Well, for weapon it's like DPS. I'm going for weapon. Then how manage energy? Oh yeah, about energy recharge you don't need to. Like for Escoffier, you know why you don't need to? Because you have double cryo. You will go right.
Let my name echo in song.
Does this shield like gone away, or I need to like? Oh yeah, it's gone away.
My apologies.
I don't know why this number doesn't change. To be honest, it should be. To like yeah, because of like. Okay, like I will check it. Anyway, like. Let's do something like that.
Here comes the catch. Let the world come alive. Embrace the ice.
Very interesting. Maybe I do something wrong. I will check it. But yeah, but in any case, like you can get that buff, you know, with Blizzard. Yeah, I didn't forget that. Just a second, Mirak. Just a second. Well. About energy recharge, so I don't think you need so much in order to be honest. But yeah, like, you know why? I assume that 140 is more than enough because you will play with second cryo in the team, you know? But we'll see. Like, you know what, energy recharge, it's a little bit difficult question to like you cannot like just like say it in advance, because it's always depends, because you like sometimes if you do not like let's say rotation, even like 170 and 200 might be not so enough. Okay, I first like check ratio and energy recharge. A golden troop. Yes, that's true. Like first is a burst, second one is like, but you know what? I would suggest you to like crown this one as well if you have like Mora and mats, because like this gives you more damage. If you have Constellation 0, I would say it's better to go for future characters. She's okay. Oh, by the way, yeah, she's okay because that weapon, as you know guys, give you some more energy recharge, right? Yes, by 20%. Oh yeah, it's refinement 2. If you refinement 5 this weapon, you will get more, by the way, 16 crit rate and 30-ish 6 something energy recharge. So yeah, it's actually enough. Yes, it's only 5 seconds. I mean, like, this passive, which is second one, is only 5 seconds. So it's a good weapon for her. About level her up, you know why? Because the more the level, she scales on HP, and because of that, like, leveling up HP scaler is extremely useful. I mean, like, yeah, no need to, like, yeah, like Mualani, for example, and Newlet, for example. Hey, hi, how are you doing? I don't know your name, like how to like pronounce the name, but yeah, hi. Wait a second, this set doesn't show the... Yes, increases directly. Maybe yes, I don't know why. I will check that, because actually it should show you some, but I definitely get some buff, you know? I definitely get some buff. I don't know why it's not showing me like that crit rate directly. It should, because we have like resonance as well. I thought she use like pure cryo. Dame like Ayaka. Oh yeah, maybe. Mihoyo are joking, right? Like Skirk use with cryo and electro. About cryo electro, yeah, you know why? No, it's possible. It's actually possible. Maybe like
A blade embraces its duty. As it
like, you know why is that? Like leaks about her kit. It's in beta, still in beta. It's not completely confirmed. You know, we definitely will get some info after 5.6 patch, because beta will be open. But yeah, we need to wait a little bit. All right, let me do this domain again, and after that. My name is Minji. Oh, okay. Hi, Minji. How are you doing? I don't know why I cannot see that crit rate directly, actually. But yeah. Actually, damage is okay. She crits, you know? And yes, I definitely like increased crit rate against opponents that are frozen or affected by cryo by 15%. Very interesting. And also I have like maybe something. Your voice is so clear and like crisp, like. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Minji. Alright, so yeah, let's try this one. Oh, let's try plunging Navi. I actually like after use this team couple times. Now I use this team a lot. And why I use not Bennett, because as you know, like Bennett, it's like circle impact. Iansan in this case, even though Iansan provides less buff a little bit, it's a little bit more comfortable to play. Okay, so let's.
Stray clouds converge!
Controlled breathing.
Hey there! Watch out! Fire!
Nina's buff actually.
Scatter!
Quick as a flash! On my mark! Watch out! Hiya! Cha!
I'm not going to use like any buff.
Hiya! This one's got your name on it! Cha! Ha!
Skyward! Scatter!
Make their shine. Oh yeah, by the way, you know what, like Shinor, like I used that team, like why I use this team, I showed a couple times. That Shinyun is actually great to keep Iansan's Night Soul points at a certain level, and you actually don't need any other character to keep that buff up. I mean, like Shinyun can enable Furina, and at the same time she enables iansan, right? And you can use plunging. Unfortunately, let me try it like one more time. Just a second. And by the way, I found this team better than Verisa's team, you know? I don't know why. Let me try in second now. But Geo is crazy. I mean, I like Navia because even though Navia is a Geo character, she actually at the same time not Geo. You know why? Because yeah, she benefits from different elements, especially from like yeah, Electro, Cryo, Pyro, and Hydro. Not Anemo, but Anemo in this case, like it's you use it as a driver. Let me I just like this team a lot. For a first, let's try. We maybe can go Mavuika team, right? Oh yeah, damage increased and some. Yeah, let's try Mavuika team. Let's try like xilonen, like yeah, instead of Shenyun. Let's try Mavuika and Kazuha, like something like that, because yeah, xilonen can be a good battery for. Hey Desta, how are you doing? Oh yes, like it's maybe for about like maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
Bow your head.
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
Let the mighty be humbled. Silence!
From the act, hear the truth.
Justice is blind. Bow your head.
Of grace.
Wind strike. One with wind and cloud.
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Light shine.
Settle down.
The eternal call. By holy grace be upon
Be sanctified.
Light it up! Light of the blazing sun!
shall set you free.
An oversight on my part.
Hear the inferno call. Hear the inferno.
Into the wind.
Get some energy, please.
Silence.
Hear ye the word.
That hurts. The wind knows it. Coming up.
Free.
That's a painful actually. That's so bad.
Grace be upon you.
One with nature.
Yeah, let me just go like even like I don't know why. Let me go another team. Sorry guys. Just What do you mean still live? Oh, usually like yeah, I just like it's about like time to finish a stream. I just want to try that plunging. Oh yeah, let me just reconfigure my team real quick. Let me go another one. So yeah. The second one is going to be like that, the same. Yeah, let me go like this one.
Bring it!
You're toast!
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Behold the abyss.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Silence.
The gift of grace.
Be sanctified.
My holy proclamation. How brightly burns the truth. Peace and hope.
Bow your head. An oversight on my part.
Wind strike.
Booba, get the...
The truth shall set you
Justice
free.
is blind. Silence.
Hear ye the
Let
word.
the mighty be humbled.
Clouds high. The birds call into the wind.
Bow your head.
I don't know why.
Nice and spicy.
Settle down.
Wind strike.
Be sanctified.
You're toast! I'm the right bit.
Bow your head. Silence.
Well, can you help me like, check my iansan? Yeah, like yes, of course, build progress. Sure, just a second. Just a second, guys. Let me switch the window. iansan, right? I would suggest you to go for Constellation 2, but yeah, you definitely know that. This weapon is good. Yeah. Because, like, you know why? If you compare with Torch Weapon is a little bit like conditional. I mean, like, yeah, you need to use skill, 10 seconds, etc. But this gives you, like, enough attack. About attack, yeah. Yeah. About the, like, I wouldn't suggest you to increase skill. You know why? It's better to focus on burst. Because burst gives you that buff. That skill gives you night soul points, which is true. So without using skill, you cannot get enough night soul points. Skill gives you 54, burst gives you additional 15, but you need to level up only burst. I will show you my build. About energy recharge, that's great because 180, 190 is more than enough. No need to go more than that. You will only struggle with kinich maybe, you know, that's it. About attack, I would say for Constellation 0 or 2 or 3 or 4, it's 240, it's not enough. You need to go 2.6k attack because you know why? You're limiting your buff. Just keep that in mind. When you have Constellation 5 though, you can go like 3k attack because the attack buff ratio increase. Let me show you. Just a second. Oh yeah. It's kind of crazy that Shanlink with still not enough. Oh yeah, like it's yeah, you know why? I mean, like you mean that Shanlink? Yes, because Shanlink, like I don't have any second like pyro character. Bennett is the best for her. So yeah, let me show you this team. That's the most. So yeah, this is about like plunging Navia. So yeah,
Care for a dance?
World, come on!
Dance with me!
Skyward! Seize the
Be a
sky!
good audience, won't you?
Stronger!
Coming at ya!
Not done yet. The curtain falls.
Hey there! Fire! Well, time to shine!
Skyward! Gray cloud converge!
On my... Watch out! Watch out! Hiya!
yeah, like it's actually super fun. But yeah, you know why is that? Because like blessing actually helps a lot. All right, so yeah. I bought Gene Constellation 4 at PD85 to get my... Oh, for real. Sorry about that. So yeah. Navi team is so good. Yeah, Navi team with plunging is crazy. Like... So yeah, let me show you my build. I was a little bit lucky, to be honest. Like, I would say kind of, I don't know, like lucky or not. Like, just imagine within 30 pulls, I got like only 1 4-star and 2 5-star. It's always like that in this game. Does Skyward better than the Inazuma Ghost event spear? Inazuma, yes. You know why? Inazuma, you mean like this? I still use this one because kind of like free to play option, you know. But yeah, why is that? Because initially you get only 2.6k. With this weapon though, I get like 3k immediately, and also like it's increased my energy recharge a little bit, or not. Yes, just a little bit. You see, like 6.8%, just like a little bit, but it still increased my energy recharge. You need, like, iansan has a cap on attack. If you add Constellation 4, if you like prior Constellation 5, you need 2.6 attack. Like, yeah, 2.6 is more than enough. You can go more than that if you can, but in this case you can lose some energy recharge, which is actually, I would say, way more better to have, you know? If you have Constellation 5 so, since it's increased your burst level by 3, you need a little bit more attack. You need about 3k attack, because the talents, this one, you know, you see like at Constellation 0 prior to 5 it's 690. When you have Constellation 5, it's 810. So yes, max attack bonus is increased. Not so difficult to build. About energy, like what, like, so yeah, you need 2.6 attack. So yeah, I would suggest you to increase your attack a little bit. About energy recharge, you have more than enough. I mean, like, I'm pretty comfortable with like 183. You know why? Especially when you use with Verisa or another electro character. Or let's say for a character who can use, like, the character who uses like Favonius weapon. Did I switch the window, guys? Yeah, I switch. Okay, so like, let me check, like, just a second, if I can do something. No. Now let's just do like strongbox. About my Navia, by the way, yeah, she's triple crowned. I like Navia a lot, to be honest. And because of those plunging, I just like, yeah, I crowned her normal attack, which is actually, if you ask me, not so useful. Yes, she gets, after using her skill, she gets infusion for 4 seconds, which is actually cool. You can do some damage, but in general, level 6 is okay. It's more than enough. I'm going to create Petra. You know why? I maybe need to, like, yeah, to get some good pieces for my xilonen. If it's possible, of course. Yeah, not this time, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let me check. Oh yeah, we can level up this one and maybe try to level up this one. This one is... Alright, so yeah. Let's give it a try. Maybe I can get crit damage. I'm already done with my pieces. I mean, like, for Skirk. But you know, like, upgrade is always welcome. That one gives me elemental. Can I get like maybe crit rate, please? Elemental mastery. All right. Okay, that's it. I'm done with that. Just like give it a try, you know. And you never know. That's covered better than like than Azuma, yeah. Okay, guys. So yeah, that's it. I will level up this later maybe because I don't need it at the moment. It doesn't give me defense. For xilonen, you need defense. It's better to use defense to get more to do more healing for Furina, you know. Yeah, and unfortunately not so great pieces. Yeah. I already finished my Verisa. She is with a new set, luckily. That actually was pretty fast, not gonna lie. Okay guys, thanks for joining. This is it for today. I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, maybe we will get some news because as you know guys, no changes made to Escoffier, so yeah, she is the same. Only changes like only Aoife got some changes. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining once again guys. Bye bye guys. Bye bye.
You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set. I've gone a little over my calorie budget so far. Need to rethink my dinner plans to get back on track.
will make you better.
You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set. It's been getting quite busy recently.